here we are, we're in West Virginia. We just got here. Me, Mike, Shrive, Jeff. The other guys aren't going to make it up for a few more hours, so we just arrived. We've been driving around a little bit looking, trying to locate some of the streams we found online, and we're finally here at the North Fork of Patterson Creek, and it is an absolutely gorgeous stream. So we're going to get started here. There's actually, we located some fish already under the bridge, so we're going to see what happens here. So I'll give you a look here, and you can see the water. It's really nice. First fish of the day. Mike hooked up on a rainbow here. First West Virginia trout ever, Mike.
Yep, sir.
All right.
Good old black iron Mike. Well, good start. All right, Danny just hooked up with one. Beautiful scenery in the background. Looks like a nice fish. As you can see, the water's really ripping here, but able to land a couple so far, so starting off good. We actually just got here about 15 minutes ago. I just hooked up, and Danny hooked up a couple minutes later and had a couple chase them in. We're using the iron mics and seem to be working well. We haven't got to the nymphs or anything like that yet, but I'm sure we will throughout the weekend here. Yep, looks like a good one. What is it, a bow? Good fish.
Mike just hooked up on one. High water. Doesn't matter. We're still catching them here at Harmon's.
Well, you can see Danny's still in the same spot, and he landed another one. This one actually looks like a nicer fish here. Yep, another big bell. The old iron Mike. That's it. That's a good one.
Oh, he already flew up.
Mike's on to another one here. I just was working my streamer in, had a hit, looked over, Mike hooked up.
Nice trout. Man, are they lively? They really liking the old minnows. Oh. There he is, the old black iron Mike.
Steelheader comes to Harmon, I guess. Swinging flies for rainbows.
Very nice.
All right, Danny hooked up with another one. I think that makes number 6 right out of this spot. So, turned out pretty well for the water conditions, really. So, good fur. See, we got some beautiful scenery in the background here. Nice cliff. Water's really raging now. Just moved up the stream with Sean, and they're up here catching a few. Jumper. Oh, I need a quick release. Had some barbless hooks. Just got done videoing Sean, and his got off and look up the stream, and Jeff has one on. So it's a pretty good one. Looks like it has some pole bend. There he is. A good one. No Y2Kers.
Okay, Mike just got it one on. What is he, Mike?
Nice rainbow. Oh, there he is.
What'd you get him on there, Mike?
Yo, Y2K. First cast. Not a bad one.
Okay, let's get a couple pictures, yeah.
Oh, there's a jumper. Jeff just has one on here. He's a jumper. Actually been doing pretty well. I just caught a nice golden palomino trout, and then a couple more rainbows right after that. Not filming all of them because the conditions aren't not the best, but we're having a great time. Doing really well for the water level, that's for sure. Nice fish, Jeff.
Before that rain moves in, I'm going to give you a quick look at the rock faces and the beauty of this place. This is right out front. Walking distance from the cabin's a short walk. You can see up top, rock faces. I'm going to go back down to Danny's East so you can see the water there. That's your scenery while you're fishing. Come back across the top and you can see the stream the whole way up through. Absolutely gorgeous place to spend some time on the water. DZ has on a decent looking, appears to be a rainbow trout. It's your new baby blue streamer.
There he is.
Seems like it's going to be streamer fishing today, buddy. go ahead and get a still shot of that guy.
Now guys, you can see right now Benny P is he's nymphing a run out in front of him, but what you see here is he has a really nice eddy. And the reason why you see him continuing to follow his fly once it's down below him, because this eddy wraps around and he's still getting a good drift even into here. Even though it might look like he'd be fighting against the current, he's really not, because he's getting a good drift in there. That's why he's following it the whole way down. So it's a good tip for everyone out there. You know, if you're fishing an eddy like that, a lot of the times the current sweeps out of the main current back into what we call an eddy, and you still get a good drift that swirls around down in there. So it's always good to keep your fly going until it gets the whole way down in there and completely stops. Once it stops, which it eventually will, then you can, you know, recast. But a lot of times you'll pick up fish in that eddy as it swirls back in. All right, Sean's got a hook up here. All right, got it in. I gotta get on. Benny P got a hook up. Benny P waded out to a nice sized rock there, and he's got a beautiful eddy he's fishing. And he just got onto a fish. All right. It's a nice fish.
Yeah, we're looking at about a 17-inch plunker there.
That's a nice slab.
Get a nice still shot of this guy, get him back in the water.
Absolutely. All right, so I just had Sean on the hookup, and I switched over to Ben. He got a nice fish in. I filmed that. We got some still shots, and I didn't get the release. We both completely forgot about that. And now Sean, minutes later, is hooked up again. And he got it in. And I'm gonna leave Sean again and go to Benny P. Nice.
Check this out. And I've been tying up these heavy tungsten beadhead lively leg nymphs to get a good release on them. There he goes.
Very nice. And the release.
Back to camp, we're trying to figure out what are we guessing, how many fish today? We didn't get a lot on video. We got some fish, probably over 50 fish. Pretty tough conditions. The big Shry was slamming them as usual. I think Randy caught at least 13, 14. Most of the guys that got here early caught at least a dozen fish, and then the guys that got here a little later, we didn't catch quite as many, but had a good time fishing. As you can see, the cabin's beautiful. We have 2 of these cabins rented for the weekend, and hopefully the rain holds out. We can get back out on the stream tomorrow and we can start producing again.
Morning, second day at the cabin. As usual, Brent is the cook. Some of the guys are not gonna, they're gonna opt out of eating, like the big Shrive, Mike, Jeff, Jared. They're gonna head straight to the stream. Got the diehards headed out with no food in their bellies.
Alright, day number 2, Andy and I just walked down to the stream. I hooked up my very first cast. As you can see, the river really came up last night with all the rain. Got pretty muddy, but still able to catch a few. So let's get this one in. And good deal, good start to the morning. Alright, the big J-rod just hooked up. Don't know what it hit or what it took yet, but we'll see here. Looks like a nice one. Has a little pole bend. Pretty muddy water this morning. Good fish. All right, the big Shrive just hooked up on the Golden Stone. He has that fly on that I just gave you, and that's what he caught on. Big old stoner.
As you can see behind me, the river came up last night and it pretty much wiped out the fishing here on the North Fork of the South Branch of the Potomac. But Iron Mike, the big Shrive, and Jared decided to head out of the area, move over and fish some fishable water. And while the rest of us stayed back at camp and talked about the upcoming season, they went out and they caught some fish.
Okay, smoke hole action.
Beatster. Oh yeah. Little rainbow. Hey, I got the smallest trout of the weekend so far. What a beautiful, beautiful river. Down here on the smoke hole section, but there he is, only about an 8-incher, but probably one of the most scenic, beautiful rivers that I've ever fished, actually.
What do you hit, Mike?
Oh, Y2K. There you go. Alright, right after I caught mine, looked down the bank, and here Andy has one on over at the old smoke hole. Doing pretty well here. Conditions a little bit high, rainy. You can see the water's a little muddied up, but not quite as bad as where we were fishing earlier. So he hit the nymph. I think he hit the big old golden stone. Yes, he did. And he always fishes the stonefly on the bottom. Okay, I'm down here with the fish that Andy just caught on the stonefly, and you can see the Y2K there by its mouth, but the bottom fly is completely down. I guess Andy's going to take a look. There's a stonefly. He really hammered that. Typically they don't take it quite that far, and he must really want it. But what a beautiful, beautiful fish! Look at them. The fins on it have the little white tips. Not very many brookies this weekend, but that is a nice one. Really nice. Good job, Shrive. We'll get a picture of the release on this one.
Okay, this is another fish, same spot on the smoke hole.
I think it's another big brookie. Maybe not.
Nice fish.
I thought it was a big one, but he's not. Oh, rainbower. He really hit it. Really hit it. That's good. Smoke hole turned out to be a good day. All right, the big Shrive just hooked up again on the stonefly. Starting to hammer them. A lot of current here. Even these little fish, we haven't put any real nice ones out of over here, but getting a few, and And he got him down to fast water now. It's like another bow. The iron mics have been really producing. The nymphs have been producing. Oh, and he got off. But yeah, so a pretty good mix of the Y2Ks, the iron mics, and the nymphs. And he was caught up that one on a, well, it was hooked on a big golden stone. So one of the hot flies for this time of year. I'll deal with that tree later. Oh, Y2K. Smoke hole is producing. What do you think, Shrive?
Good fishing. Bad water conditions, but fishing is good.
Got it. Little bow. Little rainbow. Fun to catch you. Boy, we're having a good day here for these conditions. Holy cow.